demo that we're going to hear from Thierry Balou on. He's the GIS expert with Jakarto. So Thierry, please take it away. Thanks, everyone.
All right. Thank you, Scott. So I'm here. My name is Thierry Balou. I work for Jakarto. We're an HD mapping company. I'll show you today some demo about our geospatial digital twin for smart city and asset management. Some of you were there yesterday. I gave a 10 minutes presentation on who we are and the different data products and solution we offer. For those who haven't seen it, you can see the recording, I think, on the conference website and on our Jakarto YouTube channel. So today, actually, I'm going to quickly go through the who we are slide and so on, but I want to focus on show you some of the videos that are actually on our YouTube channel that show a little bit more how to work in our Jakartowns web application and some of the research projects we have who are working on right now. So quickly, for those who weren't there yesterday, Jakarto operates from Montreal. We have a little bit over 20 employees. Most of us are GIS or mapping expert developers, and we have drivers for our mapping units. We specialize in HD, 3D HD mapping. We create digital twins. That's the data representation, the main data we work from, and then we create a value-added products such as data extractions, like asset inventory. How can you use Jakarto data? You can use our Jakartowns web interface, or you can get some files from us to directly incorporate in your GIS, CAD, or BIM software. Right now, we have 3 mobile mapping vehicle. You see a picture of the mapping vehicle on the left, and we're working actually on a program where we can trying to incorporate data from partners if they meet certain standards, so they can leverage what I believe is our ART, which is our geoprocessing platform. So our mapping units, you see one there. Basically, it's made up of 2 LiDAR units, 5 4K cameras, and a GPS inertial positioning unit that is the central brain that allows to integrate all those data together and position it on the surface of the Earth at an accuracy of 2-3 centimeters. So, but I want to really emphasize is our strength lies in the time it takes from field data collection to the time the data is available online or ready to work with. It typically takes us about 48 to 72 hours between field data collection and online dissemination. And really our gold mine here is the heart of Jakarto is this integration and geoprocessing platform, which is fully scalable. So as we add more field data collection units, it won't impact the time it takes for it to be available online. Data products will go fast. You can view it on our data catalog on the website, basically just reminding that there's file data and there's online data you can view on Jakartowns. And we're going to show demos of this actual Jakartown interface. What we have here is the interface. So you can see the bubble view, the tools, and the actual map that you can use. It is one way of getting around. And we'll go directly in some of the demos. Let's start with the first demo showing you the interface. Here you see Jakartowns. Here's a view of the bubble. So you can move around the bubble. You can switch from bubble to point clouds. You can then take precise location information in the local coordinate system, or you can take the tool to start making a measure in the 3D space, in the point cloud space. You can move around different ways, but there's a neat feature, which is the Freeflight view, which enables you to navigate around the point cloud. Here's another short video showing you the different ways the Jakartowns can interact with other GIS software. In this case, we'll take a look at the Jakartown interface. Here we can use the pick tool to create or to identify, take inventory of these poles you see on the ground. this will, you see the annotations at the bottom of the screen. We can then generate a shapefile and import that shapefile directly into a GIS software, in this case ArcGIS. So here we see we import into Arc, and we see our 4 points appearing along with the attributes we collected. Now we're going to switch to QGIS this time. Here you can see on the map, Jakartowns has an interesting feature. If you build this simple URL and incorporate the lat long, it will take you directly in Jakartowns to that specific location. So that's an interesting way to go from your GIS to Jakartowns. So I'll turn it back, play again. So by clicking on that hyperlink, it brings me in Jakartowns directly at the place I picked. And now you can do the typical stuff you do at Jakartowns. You can pan around, identify the feature you're looking at, get location information, export to a shapefile, and then import back that shapefile into your GIS. In this case, it's going to be QGIS, I believe. So we're importing that back, importing it in QGIS, and now you see that point that you just picked in Jakartown appears in QGIS along with the attributes. Here's another view of the Freeflight, which is really interesting because now you're moving through millions and millions of points, but you don't need to have that data installed on your computer. Here's an interesting application. Here we're using some gaming engine, here Unreal Engine, which has a point cloud support. So we imported our colorized point clouds into gaming engine, which shows very fluid motion in there. There's another example. This time, since we're 3D data, we can simulate flooding and see in our point clouds which areas were flooded or not. Here's another interesting project, this time not in Jakartowns, but what's going on? Whoops. Sorry, here we go. Got problems with my slide. Why isn't it showing? Why isn't it showing? Sorry about that. Okay, I'll come back to that one later, which was quite interesting. I don't know why it disappeared, but anyway, I'll come back to it later if I have time. Here's another demonstration. Here it's a research project we did, and it's showing great results. In here we're looking at the electric pole and power line connectivity. As you can see here, we have been able to identify the power lines, the electric poles, but now we're able to locate some of the equipments on that pole and connect the actual lines to the actual poles. All right, so that's the next steps. But before I'll try just to end the slideshow, see if I can go back to my demo here. Okay, we'll try the demo that way. Here we go. So now, can I put it back? No. Anyway, we'll show it smaller like this. That's the demo here. This is a project we did in Pictou County, actually. I talked a little bit about it yesterday, where we extracted in about 2 months, we extracted electric poles and electric line. And one of the things the client wanted us to do is to look at vegetation encroachment. So what we did is we did an analysis of the power line and our 3D point cloud, and generated a raster image that you see here. The yellow and red pixels are places we identified encroachment on the power line. And as I showed earlier in a previous demo, because we have that link from the GIS to our Jakartowns, I can click on the map and take me directly to the place, so I can validate if there's encroachment and vegetation. And here we see typically that the lines are going through the tree directly. So that's basically completes my presentation. I encourage you to come see our booth to ask us questions. There's also you can try Jakartowns for 15 days free of charge. You can go in there, look at what areas are available, play around with it, see if it works for you. You can learn about our geographic coverage, see our data catalog, and if you think we could help, you need new data, you have an area you would like us to cover, want to partner, please free to come visit us at our booth or contact us. We'll be more than happy to see how we can help.